I have an individual who seems to think that cows are bad for the environment, so we have to get rid of the cows and, I guess, the people. I think his idea is just everybody should just commit suicide. No people are allowed, because things existing is bad for the environment. Pretty demonic, satanic perspective, but let's take a look at this. There's apparently evidence that cows are as bad as cars. Let's see, where's the studies? So all this is just conjecture, and we all know it. We all know what this idea is. Basically, it's like, well, cows fart, and there's lots of methane in the farts, and there's a lot of cows doing lots of farts, bro. So that's a lot of methane. So that means all them stinky cow farts is, I don't know how, but that means bad for the environment, because they got lots of stinky farts. That's the argument anyway. It doesn't actually make sense, because you'd have to establish or prove how exactly excess production of methane in the lower atmosphere could possibly affect anything in the environment. But let's ignore that main factor for convenience. Okay, more conjecture. Come on, bro, where's your links to this fucking study? Nobody cares about this. This is just the same as me saying, no, don't believe it. Cows are good for the environment. It's called an opinion. Go to this source. Yeah. European judges blocked deportations to Rwanda. What? Mate, how is apparently the evidence, the study that proves this guy's source material as to where he's getting the evidence of apparently that cows do lots of big farts, and then all these big stinky cow farts are bad for the environment, is a link to another article that just some other random person wrote some of their opinions about human rights courts in Rwanda. I don't know what corrupt decisions in the courts of Rwanda has to do with proving that cow farts are bad for the environment, but that's how these people work. That's their evidence. That's the proof that cows are bad for the environment. We'll just link to some other fucking article that's got nothing to do with the subject. It's not a scientific study. It just says it's something talking about court cases in another country. It's just some random other news. Hopefully nobody clicks the link and tries to find out our actual source for the apparent information we're putting in the articles, because then they'll realise there is no source. It just goes to a different article. Whoops.